still has a vibrant community of foreign students. And while they may fit in academically, it is not always easy to find love on campus.
Let's face it, dating and finding true love is hard enough for all students. But what if you're a Drexel student from overseas without a lot of friends here and maybe some language and cultural differences?
Most of the college guys here are not that serious, but after I found some guys really are players, I was really disappointed.
Qian Zhang, a Drexel junior, is from Wuhan, Hubei. In her native China, when a boy shows interest, it means something. But that hasn't been her experience here.
There's one guy, and actually I really liked him before, and he cooked me dinner, and we went to his place, and we had a really fun time. But after that, I found out he's just a player, just play around. He did exactly the same things to other girls, so I was really pissed off.
Qian says many of her friends' parents in China are traditional and would like to see their children date and marry within their race. But that's not so in her family.
Most of the parents in China, they're just really traditional. They want their kids to find some Chinese husband, not like American. I think my parents are pretty cool.
Nicolas de Sosa Cerro, a Drexel junior from Argentina, faces a different dating challenge in the U.S. In his culture, guys are expected to run the show.
That's part of like the whole, like the man is supposed to be in charge of everything. So everything from, setting up a date, picking them up, getting over there, paying, driving them back, and and all that. It's part of the duty, I guess, of a man in the whole role.
Experts say being macho may not fly with American girls, but Nicolas says he's surprised by the romantic attention he's getting. What were your expectations about girls in America, like before you came here?
I thought they were going to be kind of something that are there, but you really can't have. You just kind of like see them around, and it's just like, that's great, but they probably wouldn't want anything to do with me or something.
Meanwhile, Drexel junior Jessica Tan, another Chinese student, likes the idea of a man with means.
Like my date, he has a car. Well, and I wish like he can cook. So I like to eat like breakfast that he cooked for me, and I like to present some surprises to me.
But even if a guy treats her right, Jessica says dating an American could be troublesome to her parents back home.
Parents' biggest concern is that they won't be able to communicate with him. Like they can only speak Mandarin. So if let's say I date a boy who only speaks English, it's gonna be like a huge trouble, and they would be concerned about the U.S. culture, since like the only way that they understand it is from the movies, and most of the movies are kind of sexually appealing. So they would assume like most of the American guys like demand a lot from you, not just like simple holding hand and take you out, but like they might want to do something at night with you. So they're always kind of afraid of me like dating an American boy.
So how do we reconcile our cultural disparities, the language barriers, and the differences between each other? I think Jessica probably has the right idea.
If you keep being yourself, being a good work hard for your future, one day you'll meet the perfect man.
For D News, I'm Marla2.